Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
The second game of the day tomorrow is just going to be a bit of net practice, I reckon, for Pakistan. They've already qualified and they've got just a nice little outing in Sharjah before they go to the semi-final in Dubai. How do you treat a game like this, TK? Knowing the good cricket that you've played so far, any particular way you want to approach this, other than, of course, wanting to win big and keep that winning feeling going?
Ideally, how I would look at it is, if I was a captain, go and win it as clinically as possible. But what Pakistan did against Namibia was they kind of put themselves, under stress by batting first and, trying to put up a total, and so that they could bowl with the wet ball. I'm sure if they want to try that as well, is not a bad option, because it's not a bad idea to give the bowlers the opportunity to bowl with the dew, obviously, which makes it hard. They're going to be playing the same ground as well when they play the semi-finals, so there's no harm in doing that. I'm very sure, irrespective of whether they bat first or bat second, they'll win very, very convincingly. But it's a question of, if you do bat first, then you give a chance for a lot of the batters to bat as well, which is something that Pakistan needs as well, especially that middle order. Some of them have batted only a few balls, so it'll be good to see the Shoaib Maliks and Mohammad Hafiz come out and score big runs, a 50 or a 60, which will definitely boost their confidence as well. And more importantly, get the spinners to bowl with a wet ball, which is something they've not done so much in this tournament, which is something that they could practice as well.
Just to clarify, DK, it won't be the same venue. They're playing in Sharjah tomorrow night, and they will, of course, be heading to Dubai for the semi-final. But still, practice is practice. I mean, the dew could be the same in Sharjah as it is in Dubai. Zaheer, from Scotland's point of view, again, all the associate nations, we've been saying it all along. Wonderful story. They'll just want to get a little bit more out of this. We saw how they were sort of like a sponge absorbing in the India game, even though it was one that they got soundly beaten.
Absolutely. Nothing changes there. It's just about embracing the situation, going out there, enjoying the game, and take as much as learning as possible. Absorb as much as you can so that you can prepare better. So the same Super 12 teams are going to be qualified for the next World Cup. So you know that in 1 year's time you'll be playing again. So that's something which is good enough motivation for and good enough homework for you to do. So that should be the lookout. Intent has to be there. It's not about the result. It's about going out there, showing that intent, and then competing. So those are the things which are going to remain the same for them. They're on their own journey right now, and that's how they should approach the game.
DK, any lessons for you from a Scottish perspective after that India game? Anything they can take from there and do a little bit differently against Pakistan?
Oh, I think, they obviously they were blown out by India's bowling. But overall, their batting has been something that has been pretty decent. And they have one bowler, Mark Watt, who's bowled really well through the tournament. So again, they'll be dependent on it. But for me, what I would like to see is they'll be challenged initially, not so much by spin, but by fast bowling, and some real quality fast bowlers at that. So that'll be a very interesting tussle. The Shaheen Shah Afridis, the Haris Rauf, and Hassan Ali. Obviously, Imad Wasim will bowl a couple of overs up front, but he's not a spin bowler per se. He relies more on the swing that he gets initially with the new ball, and he tries to bowl a good length, which makes it harder to hit. So there is no question of which way it's turning. It's about whether they can play him off and play some good shots against him. But the biggest challenge will be up front with the new ball, whether that batting lineup will be able to retaliate to the pace of a Shaheen Shah Afridi, a Hassan Ali, and a Haris Rauf.